friends, this is Chris with Josephine Designs. This is a really quick plan with me. This is my Kate Spade personal planner, the light pink one, and I use this one for my orders that I make, and then once they're received. So I don't even really do much for the monthly. I don't, I mean, I could throw some washi on it, and that would be pretty, and maybe that's what I'll do real quick. But I seriously don't do a whole lot. So let me, instead of just trying to do it in this little notebook. This notebook is great, but it doesn't lay flat. So you have to really take the pages out. Just as an FYI, if somebody is considering getting one of these, they are great when you're out and about because everything is very, and I didn't even get things written in last week because I got very distracted. Everything is just, it just needs a little bit more help in getting it to lay flat. And I mean, so you just have to pull the pages out to decorate them. So really quickly, I'm going to throw some washi down, and I'm going to make this fast for the month of May. I'm kind of on a little to no spend right now, and I'm really kind of happy with that. I'm actually even, I shared on one of my other videos, I spent some time cleaning out my closets and everything, and it's those moments where you finally look at what you have and you think, I don't need another thing. I mean, I could live the rest of my life with what I have. And so, oh, these scissors need to be sharpened. So long story short, I'm kind of on a no spend, and I want to whittle away some debt and save money for our business that we're working on, and some things like that. So I am excited. We're also going to a training in Florida, and I'm super excited. It looks like our youngest adult daughter. It's hard to say she's adult. It's killing me. I always had babies. But anyway, she's going to go with us. So, and she's going to also participate in the business, and I couldn't be any happier about that. I am so thankful, and I think she will provide great insight, and I am just thrilled. So, all right, so my monthly, I'm not going to do any more than just put washi on it, and because I tore that little bit, I'm not really happy with myself, but we will make it work. And then this is from my Exo Mama Plans, and I bought this specifically, and actually because I tore that, I'm going to put one of these white Avery L stickers underneath it so that it will not tear any further. And then this will hold that down. So, anyways, I love Exo Mama Plans, especially for my Kate Spade. My personal planner size. I have several of these. I only use one Kate Spade at a time. But, whoops, excuse me, I'm kind of getting in a hurry. But I really, really appreciate her creativity, the things that she comes up with, and she always puts a little Mickey or Minnie on each page, and I'm a huge Minnie Mouse fan. Matter of fact, as I'm preparing my office for our business, I am pulling out, when you teach, you can have fun things like that, but when you're running a business, you really can't. So, yeah. So I was moving that over to my, I'm going to keep it, ooh, I put too much out. I'm going to keep all of my fun Minnie and Mickey goodies, but I'm putting them in my craft studio, which is fine. That is perfect. That's a good spot for it. Ooh, my hands are a little bit sore today. I have arthritis, and sometimes when I punch these holes, if any of you have a crocodile, they are fantastic. They just like butter. They absolutely punch like butter. But this is a punch, I think I got it at Michael's, and I probably need to clean out some of the punchy stuff. All the stickers, they don't always go down into the little well, and yeah, no big deal. I kind of got a little sticker pile over here anyways. Let's see now that I've done that if I can do two at once. So anyways, but yeah, so I'm pretty much on a no spend, a self-imposed no spend, and I want to make sure that I'm getting things taken care of so that we have, I'm going to flip that over, it might be easier to see. so that we have what we need to go on our trip, and we're going to make a fun trip out of it. Our youngest has never gone to Florida. And then we'll be thinking constantly of all the things that we need to do for our business, and it'll be the best planning time ever, the drive out there and the drive back. So, all right, so the holes are punched, and I usually nope, I didn't miss any this time. Anybody who's ever watched my videos, occasionally I'll miss them. So, anyways, I love this. You're capable of amazing things. I think that is perfect for the bottom of, actually, I think I can do it right there because I have those backwards. Now, some of you who've seen my videos, you've seen that I have the plum paper planner and some of the happy planner goodies. The paper in those are much better. I don't necessarily like the paper in these particular planners. They tear easily. You've got to make sure you're putting it down just right, and that's okay. I mean, it's, you got to make a decision, but needless to say, I just you know what, I'm not going to use that in here. I'm going to save that. But you just have to make sure you're getting it done right. So, all right. So for this week, I think I'm going, instead of, I will have a lot of things coming in on Monday. So I'm going to put that here, and I will be going in between. And then I will have some other goodies arriving Wednesday. And that's good. Yeah. No. Yeah, that's fine. And then that's it. I don't have anything to order except for, I do have to make an order on Monday. And that's just for, like, I order some of my prescriptions they're compounded at a special pharmacy up in the city in Austin, and so they are so sweet. You can order your prescriptions and they mail them straight to you, and they are very, very, very sweet about that. So I will do that either Monday or Wednesday. And matter of fact, I will just make the executive decision. I'm actually going to do it Tuesday because my Monday and Wednesday I will be expecting things. So Tuesday I'll place the order. All right, that is it, guys. That's all I'm going to do for this planner. I hope you understand why I don't do a lot in this planner. It is just one that is kind of a reminder planner of things that I've got coming or going, and to just pay attention and get it done. So, all right, well, listen, I will pop this back in, and I think I've shared with you before, I use a friction pen. I love my friction pen. I love, you know what, I did it again. I missed one. I mean, this planner, doggone it, I always miss one of the holes to punch. I don't know why. Isn't that is really funny. I do that every time. Okay, anyways, we'll keep talking here for just a second. Long story short, I love friction pens. They are erasable pens. I believe they're from Japan. I order mine on Amazon. Matter of fact, excuse me, I didn't even mean to bump the camera. I even used them for our son and daughter-in-law's wedding for the encouraging notes I asked everybody to write. So, especially in planners, I love to be able to write and erase. And these are just fantastic. So I use a pink one, and it just nestles in here. It doesn't quite, I can try to get it in the little pen holder, but because this is a zippered planner, I don't really even mess with it that much. So, all right, this just gets zipped up, and I'm going to go back in after I turn off the camera and fill in what I need for the week. But I don't want to bore you with that. All right, guys, most importantly, I hope that you have a beautiful, blessed, creative, and lovely day. And I hope that your week is very, very productive, and just go out and make it a really good day or a good week. All right, guys, thank you so much for stopping by. Bye-bye.